H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, and sometime Chris Walker sneaking here. Coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and it is, wait a minute, it's Wednesday. Oh my God, it's Women Rock Wednesday today. So soon. Gentlemen, what's up? But it's ladies' day today. Let me talk to them right now. Hold on, let me see what we got. We got Belinda Jonathan. How you doing? We got Madonna. Okay, that's all we got so far. It's that day. Okay, Johnny, what's up, baby? I'm gonna talk to the guys because the women ain't here. What's up, Johnny Ahmed? What's up, Mastermind? Y'all let me know when Big Coach get on here because I got something for Big Coach. Shout out to Leonardo Johns, my favorite friend, and one of the guys who got me into golf in the beginning. And he is on the feed. I see his name. I see the captain. You know what, fellas? It's Women Rock Wednesday. I'm shouting out to my fellas too. I see y'all name. I see you, Greg Thomas. I see you, Keith Avery. I see you, man. I'm not waiting on these women. You know, I love y'all, but we can't wait on y'all out there. Oh, Big Coach, I got something. Big Coach, you know I had something for you. And Big Coach, I'm going to repeat. That was a great comment you made. Because you said that. Because we were talking about Kevin Durant, ladies and gentlemen. And y'all, I got so much to talk about. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to talk about Tyrese Maxey, but Big Coach is important to me. Y'all on this feed is important to me. So you were talking about, because I was saying, why did he leave Kevin Durant? Why would he ever leave Golden State? And you say you don't even know why he left OKC. Well, he wasn't going to win no championship, OKC. You know, that's one of the reasons. But I was thinking about something. And you made me think about it. And I'm going to give it to you because I ain't waiting on these people. I see y'all, man. Y'all come in late if you want to. But this show is rolling. We rolling. Because what I wanted to ask was, and you know, every day when I do this show, share the show, everybody. Everybody share it right now. Every time I do this show, I come on and I try to say, I have this dilemma. Should I talk about what's trending? I talk about what's not trending, and we need to hear. See, somebody gonna get this and need to hear this. Big Coach, thank you for giving me, because you made me think about. I was thinking about one day, because I wanted to say, you're smart. How many of y'all out here, right? Y'all remember when y'all got out of college? Hey, Sonia, I see the women coming in. I say, hey, man, you remember when you got out of college? And I'm gonna ask y'all this question. How many people out there that are listening and watching this? But I want you to listen to this. You were smart. You coming out of college and you were really committed to your work, to work at a place where you just didn't feel people are as committed as you. Okay? You don't think they were quite as bright as you. And it was a little frustrating, Corey. Kevin Durant. I'm juxtaposing Kevin Garnett, Russell Westbrook, when they were younger at OKC, because that what Big Coach mentioned, which was a great thing to mention, Coach. Coach, I'm a big believer, Coach, of mobility in America. You remember what I did tell you? Larry Bird, Magic Johnson saved the league. Michael Jordan made it global. And I always said LeBron James made it mobile. I ain't mad at LeBron James. He made it. You can move around. Chris Boudreaux, y'all need to listen. You're gonna have fun at the barbershop this week. But like I said, I am a big believer of mobility in America. I've moved on. You've moved on before. You've moved. I've moved. I'm not with the same job I first had. I'm not with the same career. Everybody moved. I want to see, me personally, I want to see, I hope my young people are listening right now. Oh, y'all, forgot to put myself on the screen. Hold up, y'all. You know I got another screen up here, and I want to put myself, what are they doing to me? Hold up. What are they doing to me? Okay, here we go. I want to put the broadcast on the screen. I hit the wrong button. Hold up, I'm trying to get back to it. What y'all doing to me? I'm going too fast, y'all. But I wanted to share this with y'all because Big Coach, you made me think about something, man. I mean, it was so, you don't understand. That was great that you said it. I didn't agree with it, but it was great. It's all right to not agree. I didn't agree with it. I think he just should have, and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't agree. But I'm giving you a reason. Watch the difference, Coach. When I tell you I don't agree with you, I'm finna give you some reasons why. Here we go. It's Women Rock Wednesday, right? Watch this. I don't want to see any smart, committed young people trapped in that first job with all of those incompetent people. People just ain't. You come out of college, you end up with a job, they're not paying you much. You're around a lot of people that's not committed as you are. They want to party all night long. You trying to work. I'm a big believer that if you've never going to get your first job right, I ain't talking to you old folks right now. Y'all got to realize when I'm talking, I'm speaking to a next generation who gonna see this and gonna see this later, and gonna repurpose this, and I want them to hear this. You generally don't even get your second job right. You have to get to about your third or your fourth job when you have the power and you have the choice to get it right, and the right boss, the right money, the right vision, the right co-workers. Nobody comes out of college and get the perfect job often. Some of y'all do, but not often. That's where I want to start. I was thinking about Chris Paul. You made me, Big Coach. I thought about Chris Paul. That man said the Lakers in 5. Man, ain't nobody talking about no Lakers. Come on, man. But I thought about Chris Paul. Chris Paul has always been great. I followed his career. Always been great. He was great in New Orleans. They were dysfunctional. He was great with the Clippers. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they were dysfunctional. That's why I'm a supporter of mobility, Sean. Willie Sullivan. I'm a supporter of mobility. Even eventually, Chris Paul ended up in a franchise with a general manager that went to MIT. Many might not agree with this. With a basketball coach that was on the forefront of analytics and three-point shooters. With another self-aware alpha male, James Harden. This some years back. I'm just telling you, Chris Paul has always been great. But they could have went to the finals if he don't get hurt. He was always been smart, but he was always been committed. But no individual. See, big coach, the reason I said I wanted Kevin to leave, but no individual can overcome dysfunction. Everybody loves Westbrook, John Wall, and Derrick Rose, right? You know what they are? Nothing against them, y'all. I'm just using analogies. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, roller coaster highs and lows. You know, I made $1 million, I lost $1 million. Honey, we will never work again. Then, honey, we had to sell our home. Then there's Chris Paul. You wake up every morning. You're getting 10% on your money. An elite defender. Really smart. The president of the Players Association. Unlike Wall, Westbrook, and Rose, he doesn't dunk like them. He doesn't jump like them. But he doesn't cross over like them. But he actually put the ball in the hole. So when you said that, big coach, the other day, I thought about that. You made me think. You made me say, because all you did was said, hey man, I think he shouldn't have went to OKC. I think he shouldn't have left OKC. And that was a dysfunctional situation for him. And it wasn't, you got to understand, Russell Westbrook hasn't been in the right situation since. You follow me? So he went to a winning situation and left that situation, and I found that odd, big coach. And he wanted to follow Kyrie. I found that odd. But you know what? What they say, it is what it is. But I wanted to share something with y'all. I saw this because I saw something. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that yet. I'm gonna come with that later. But I got the breaking news, and y'all, this breaking news for me. It warms my heart. I got to share some breaking news. University of Memphis coach Penny Hardaway adding Memphis Tiger legend Andre Turner to his coaching staff, who has spent the last 3 years as a head coach at Lane College in Tennessee. Let me tell you why that's so important to me. Those two guys are two of my favorite people in the world. Grew up with Andre, represented Penny. Two very special young men can you imagine Willie Sullivan, your two best dudes that you grew up with, your two best dudes, your two guys that meant so much. Andre Turner, grew up with Penny, represented, gave me a chance to change me and my family's life. And you have two people that impact them. Now they're able to work together at your university, your former university. Let me tell you something, man. It might not mean much to y'all, but today it means a whole lot to me that those two young men, and I'm gonna tell you, I've always wanted to happen, but you have to watch, because when you're a head coach, you got to make those decisions. You can't go back. Listen to me. When people be calling me, man, hook me up with, y'all share this show now, but hook me up with your guy, man. I'm trying to get a job. No, dude, he got to get to know you himself, because guess what? I don't ever want, I said, with a Penny, hire Willie Sullivan. And Willie Sullivan go do something crazy, then that mean I done bought some poison to my dude. I ain't trying to bring no poison to you. And sometimes it might work out, but it's a chance that it might not work out. But shout out to those two guys. I'm very, 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 very proud of them two guys. They were going to be working together. I've always envisioned this. I saw it when we had the um, what's that? The Final Four here last year. All of us sitting in the lobby, all the great Memphis players sitting in the lobby. We sitting there talking and talking and talking. I'm with all my heroes, and I'm sitting there laughing, and we taking pictures with each other, of each other. I got the picture somewhere. It's in my phone, but it's a unique thing, man. That I saw that then last year, and it came to fruition. And I didn't talk to neither one of them. I didn't say you go there, you go there. It just happened. And shout out to those two guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's me. I had to get that off my chest. Two of my favorite men are working with each other right now. Working with each other. I love to do business, Willie Sullivan, with my family and my friends. It works out for me. Yeah. See, that's why it's okay. I love what you said, but I love the people that benefit off of my talents and my gifts. I would rather it be my family and my friends. If I am going to do big, let me tell you something. It's, like you saying, you rather do deals with your family and friends. That's you. But to me, it worked out. Hey, Jerry Phillips. What's up, Jerry Phillips? It works out with me because it just worked out. And see, I learned that even about us. But see, those other cultures, they make it work between their family and their friends. Who, if I got talent, I want my family and my friends to benefit from it. Penny Hardaway had a job opening. He chose, because it ain't been working with them dudes that's not his friends. It ain't been working with some of their ass. So I want somebody around me I can trust. I want, if Robert had a guy, Ray, if look at Ray Moore. Let Ray Moore know what's happening because he's from Memphis. That's my former teammate. He knows what's going on. Ray. But I love that, Willie Sullivan. I like that. I like that now. I mean, if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. But Charlene, oh my God, everybody, all my favorite people in the world. You know what? I must have not been sharing this show the right way. I've been sharing it only to the Chop Shop. I got to learn how to share this thing with, because now I get my people on it. Now, y'all didn't know I was on this show, been on this show for 7 years. But he said, always pay the house and business. Once we maximize our resources, the house, we get the rest. There you go. There you go, Kevin. But Keith Avery said, Robert, do you think it's been a long-term strategy, the NBA, that so many small market teams Denver are having success? No, it's just happening that way. It's just happening that way. Here it is, Keith. It's just happening. That's a good question, Keith. The success, what's happening with these small market teams, they have just been building their teams through the draft. The big market teams has been building their they've been building their what'd you say? Big market teams been building their teams through free agency. Sometimes it worked and sometimes it don't. Milwaukee got lucky. Giannis didn't want to go nowhere. Who else you said? Memphis. Ja loves Memphis. Denver, they built through the draft. Shoot. OKC got 20-some first round picks. They just built through the draft. They've been so bad for so long. Let me tell you something. After a while, and they ain't won nothing yet now, but Milwaukee did win. That's right. Milwaukee did win. But it's more than two ways to skin a cat, Keith Avery. That's a good question too. That's a good question. But what else? But is it me? Is it y'all? Y'all help me. Talk me off a ledge. I need some help. But that was a great question, Keith Avery. If you want to follow up on it, if I didn't answer it thorough enough, you let me know, and then I'll talk about it some more. But is it just me? But I don't like this dude named Mad Dog that Stephen A. Smith them got on their show. I'm gonna tell you, I used to I always tape the shows. Always tape the shows, right? Because I go on later and go back and watch them so I can see what happened. I don't like to watch them before because, come on, I want to talk to y'all about what I want to talk to y'all about, but what they want to talk about. So, but I don't like this Mad Dog dude. Then I think he got a Mad Dog channel. I don't like the channel. I went and looked at the channel on XM. I don't like him. Something about that man. Stephen A. Smith, man, is giving me some vibes right now. That all of this stuff that I'm watching him, let me tell y'all something. And y'all remember that when somebody show you who they are, you better believe them. Stephen A. Smith been doing some shady stuff over these years. And we just been overlooking it. He outspoken it, But then this Mad Dog dude, it's just something. It might just be me. Might be me. And I guess y'all probably haven't never watched him. But he comes on Wednesday today. He comes on today. And I'm going to go to, I haven't been watching it because he been on there. Something about that man I don't like. I just wanted to know if it's just me or not. But last night, ladies and gentlemen, the performance of the ages last night, Maxie was money. Maxie was money. It was one of the greatest finishes of all times. Young man who played on the Houston Hoops basketball team in his last year. He from Dallas, but played on the Houston Hoops. But he, that's the year that Dallas had it was some problems up there in Dallas. So Maxie and his crew came down here and played with the Houston Hoops. Y'all got the Jimmy will tell y'all about it. I don't know all but the shenanigans that went on, but it was weird. But how did the Knicks let that game slip away? Y'all talk to me, Kevin Freeman. How did the Knicks let that game slip away? Oh, okay, Greg, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, I thought it was just me. Y'all took a long, I know y'all probably busy, but I thought it was just me about Mad Dog, but I want to talk about how did the Knicks let that game? Can I help y'all? Watch this. What else can the Knicks? Wait a minute. What else can happen to Joel Embiid? Where Mendy at? Mendy, watch this. He got a meniscus tear. He's got Bell's palsy, where half his face sometimes paralyzed. He had a migraine yesterday. And through it all, to a guy that has waited his whole career for someone to step up alongside him when Ben Simmons wouldn't and James Harden couldn't. Last night, Tyrese Maxey did in a way that you very rarely see anybody do. Did y'all see this, boy? They were on life support. Tyrese was over there whining and crying because he was messing up in the game. And Buddy Hield said, man, if you don't get your butt out there and play. Y'all, I'm sitting here now. Y'all got to help me. Let me see if I got any comments. Charlene said that was a good day. We'll talk about that. Somebody said, yeah, I like that. I like that. Where are my people who say you should have filed it in? Can we have a conversation that everyone in America, basketball fan, having this morning, every basketball fan, about filing before he takes the three? How many of you coaches? Charlene, should they have filed? Coach, did Josh Hodge make his free? Man, everybody miss free throw. If my auntie had a scrotum, she'll be my uncle. I don't want to hear no if. If my auntie had a scrotum, she'll be my uncle. So I don't want to hear no ifs. He missed. Charlene, think about this. You would have filed. Okay. Some people don't like the foul. Who? Give me my foul, people. I guess Kevin Freeman and Shirlene said foul. DeAndre, do you foul or let it play out? Do you foul? Some people are not foul people. I want to know. Talk to me. Mondrell, Barry McDonald. When a shooter gets hot, not much you can do. But should you have a foul? Brian Braceford, should you have a foul? Coach said he fouled. Coach, you done did that in a game before? Have you tried? See, I said foul, but I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I got the video. Because somebody didn't see it. Y'all share the show. Somebody didn't see it. Watch this.
The lead to 3. 15 seconds to go.
Gotta go.
Maxey with 38. Maxey to tie the game. Tie!
It so I can get in here. I'm going to go back. Sixers should be up 3-2. Gave away second game. Thank you. Oh, I know my Ken Gamble. Stay. I saw you in the gym with them dudes. I like that.
The lead to
Watch
3.
this, y'all.
15 seconds.
Somebody should have fouled and B right there. Watch this.
Go.
He let Maxey he should have got right back up in Maxey right there. And foul. I'd have fouled him back there. He was too casual right here. The coach was telling us behind the foul. Watch this. Oh, let me get myself out the way. Get out the way, Rob. You see, I can. Boy, I'm working these. Let me go. Let's roll through it.
Maxey with 30.
Should have fouled there. If you're going to foul, it's too late now. It's barbecue chicken right now. Look at your homeboy standing back there. It's barbecue chicken. And he needed a 3, and he playing drop. Maxey was cutting up.
Maxey to tie the game. Tyrese Maxey delivers.
Oh, my God.
Knicks are going to go.
I'm going to give y'all a little bit more.
Brunson
Watch
with a
this.
chance
Get
to
that
win
stuff
it.
out of there, boy.
By Batum, and we're headed to overtime. Courtesy of Tyrese Maxey.
Y'all got to realize now, some people are not foul people. Let me get myself off the screen. The Indiana Bucks game the other night, they had a situation like that. Early foul would have still given them the ball and the time they needed, so they could have got. You telling me they wasn't in the bonus? At the end of the game, they wasn't in the bonus? DeAndre, you need to go back and check that out. In the bonus. You need to go back and check that out. You got the foul. They was in the bonus. I ain't even got to go back, DeAndre. Yeah, DeAndre, you better go look it up, DeAndre. You got time. I'm doing the show. But the unthinkable happened, man. They gave up a 3. They gave up and one from the 3-point line. They gave up an 1 3 before that. See, we ain't talking about the 1 3. So a 4-point play before that. And an open 3. He got the ball too easily. He got ahead of steam. He got to going down here. They could have fouled earlier. Could have fouled him in the backcourt. DeAndre, I know you're checking that for me right quick. Think about it, y'all. It was the only one thing that you can't allow. And it happened. The only thing that you can't let happen, and you let it happen. If that was a black coach, what y'all would be saying? Ain't not now one of y'all said Tom Thibodeau can't coach. I was waiting. Now one of y'all said Tom Thibodeau can't coach. That normally wait until the timeline. Ball screen at half court. No, he still could have fouled. Nobody said Tom Thibodeau can't coach. That would have been Doc Rivers. He can't coach. Some of y'all, I ain't worried about the other media no more. Shit, I got to worry about my own people out here. Think about it. So Tom Thibodeau can't coach now, right? Because he lost that game last night. So you saying he can't? Who you saying can't coach, Tony? Who you saying can't coach? I'm just trying to. Y'all know you can't put incompletes. Y'all can't put incompletes on here. Y'all got, because we want to know who you're talking about, because I've talked about so much stuff. Is the coaching a low IQ of the players part? Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? Let's go there. Let's go there. I'm trying to find some. Hold up. And I got another question for y'all. I asked y'all that one. Is Tibbs a bad coach because they didn't call the foul? Did the Knicks lose it? Or did the 76ers win it? Y'all got to remember now. Let me set this game up. We counted the Sixers out the other day after their home arena was flooded with Knicks fans. The Knicks fans just took over. They made it Madison Square Garden West. I didn't think they could come back and bounce back for this. I thought they was done. I'm just throwing it out there. How do I want to bring up the Suns head coach? They got swept. If that would have been, absolutely. You already know it. Let me go. My apologies, because I ain't gonna lie, I thought y'all was gone for dead. My apologies to the chef. I didn't know y'all was able to cook like that, Maxie. I apologize. Like I said, Maxie credits Buddy Hield for picking him up during the final moment for the down the stretch in the moments of the fourth quarter. He said, I was on the bench. I was really upset. I was really upset with myself. I missed 3 free throws. What about the Maxie missed 3 free throws? Turned the ball over. Buddy Hield just kind of grabbed me and just said, listen, dude, teammates, watch this. You ain't playing, but this is what you do to your young teammate. Listen, dude, you know what you can do. Go out there and make up for it. But y'all, I saw something. I saw something the other day. And I meant to bring it up yesterday. Let me find it. If I can find it, boy, we gonna have some fun. Watch this. Take a look at this.
Listen, man, if you've ever played the game of basketball, you know what's about to happen here. This is the worst thing a player can do. Guarding a man that's not yours full court out of pure selfishness is one of the most stupid and idiotic things you can do. Here, by the way, he already had an open shot. Jalen cannot believe how open he is. Come on, bro. Joel Embiid, that's all.
Turn him off. Y'all see what he talking about, though? Why you got your big 400-pound behind way down here picking up full court? What the hell? And you're hurt. This not last night. This the game before. Watch this. I'll let it play. Watch. What are you doing? Joel Embiid. What are you doing? Didn't foul the boy right there. I'm tired of watching that. Y'all help me out. Joel Embiid's basketball IQ and discipline appears to be lower than the average middle schooler. I know he didn't play the game till late. I understand. He didn't get in the game till he was later on. But so did Tim Duncan. Let me tell you something. They always talk about this generation of basketball players are by far the best. But what you kids don't understand out there is just because players have more flashy moves and shoot better because they practice a lot. They practice these things so much than we did in the past doesn't mean they're better players. Too many players today have more isolated skill, but because this is the dumbest basketball generation of basketball players, it cancels out their superior skills. Y'all, under no situation should Joel Embiid have been doing that and put his team in a bad position. They lost that game. That right there I showed you is the perfect example of this. Joel Embiid is one of the most skilled players in the NBA, but because he lacks fundamentals and a true depth of knowledge of the game, he often makes elementary errors on the court. But Robert, he's a pro. Whether that is his horrible shot selection, basketball IQ, horrible, bad shots. Guys who take bad shots don't understand the game, ladies and gentlemen. When you tell your son, shoot it, just shoot it, just shoot it. Here he was trying to guard a point guard out of position, full court, which a mistake a second grade player makes. Are y'all hearing me? Are y'all understanding me? I ain't talking, I'm just giving you, I watched this game. That wasn't being over competitive, Barry McDonald. That was being dumb. What's my favorite Bobby Knight quote? Dumb loses more games than smart wins. That wasn't being overly competitive. Coach, you left him wide open when he got closer to the basket. Y'all, Barry McDonald, you get a party foul for this one. Let me show y'all. He said it's over competitive. Watch this. Let me get back in here. Oh, Barry, I can't. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Over competitive. Then just left him. Did y'all? Whoa, Barry. How in the hell is this over competitive? Then you just turn your damn back to the ball and walked off. How is that over competitive? Barry McDonald. Then he just walked back. Watch this. What? Thank you, Craig. Watch this. Then the dude that went right in there and shot over his big ass. He guarded him closer down there, Barry. Then when he got to the hole. And you talking about it's over competitive? Thank you too, Brandon. Barry, come on now. That wasn't over competitive. That was. But I had to share that with y'all, man. Because I know ain't nobody else going to do it. But where else I had today? There's no reason. That wasn't a part of the scout. That wasn't a part of the scout. Let me see y'all. Oh, y'all, hold up. I forgot. Did I tell y'all? Happy birthday to my dude. His birthday was yesterday. Isaiah Thomas. The reason that y'all know how I feel about Stephen Curry. Isaiah Thomas was the one for me. I wasn't a Michael Jordan fan ever. I told you I never. Isaiah Thomas, everything he did. And just in case you youngsters don't understand, because we got youngsters be watching this show. See, now and now when I get there and call these kids ball beaters and don't know, I like to see guards do stuff, mamas and daddies. When you hear me talking, I'm talking about this the guy who I watch play. I ain't never seen nobody do this other side, on this side of Kyrie. That's why I love Kyrie. But y'all got to see this. This is why I'm so critical. This is why I said, well, man, this dude just didn't move the needle. I watched the EYBL the other day. Didn't nobody move the needle. Watch this.
Defense, get into the lane. So I was very creative with the basketball, which enabled me to basically be able to go anywhere on the court that I wanted to go, regardless of people's height.
So when we talk about handles, every guard should have the 1, 2, 3, the between the legs, the crossover behind the back. In the box, those are what we call handles. Now, when you can put creativity and imagination with your ball handling, oh, now you talking about something else. Now you got something unique. Now you playing jazz with the basketball. You playing music with the basketball. If you want to impress me, you got to put some creativity and some imagination with it. You got to sing me some Earth, Wind, and Fire with that basketball. I need to hear it sing, dance, and bounce. That's when you got creativity and imagination. That's how I was taught to dribble.
Oh, man.
You talk about making music. Isaiah made music with it.
It feels like heaven. Like the Ohio player said, heaven must be like this. Heaven must be like this.
Hey, man, y'all got to realize, man.
Handle the ball well.
Now I hope y'all see why my standards are so high. I ain't seen nobody do that no more. And I ain't saying, I ain't. Man, what kid have you heard? I'm out here playing to a rhythm. I'm playing to a jazz. I'm the conductor. Y'all be out here. Y'all know these kids. I mean, one of y'all kids, one of y'all guards been that creative. Everybody's so cookie cutter. Let go, dribble, hand off, let go, let go. Everybody's so cookie cutter. Maybe these coaches are stifling these kids' creativity. Young fellas out there, man, be creative with that ball. Make people see. You remember, I would pay to see Zeke play. Imagine if we had a young kid. See, listen, he dribbling with a purpose. These dudes out here, man, I saw a dude go through his legs so that he was, hold up. He was out there setting up the play, just going between his legs. For what? Darryl Duncan, for what? Darryl Duncan, Darryl Duncan. Listen, I'm not criticizing this generation. I'm speaking into the next generation. Man, be creative, man. Be creative. If you ain't got the dude, if you dribble that ball more than 3 times, you know what you're telling Robert Allen. Your ass don't know what to do with it. Because I'm one here set up dribble, the escape dribble, and the getaway dribble to the back. That's all you need, man. Beating that out the ball. The ball got a headache. That ball had a headache down there in Memphis this weekend. Them polar basketball, they had to resuscitate them. Wow. It's hard to be a creator when you're taught to copy. Oh, my goodness. Oh. That man said, what's my email address? DeAndre, Chop Shop Htx @gmail.com. I can't stand all that damn drip. Somebody said that. Yo, listen. It's good to know how to dribble, but use it correctly. What's the use in having a Ferrari and you trying to pull a dump truck with it? It wasn't designed to pull a dump truck. It was designed to move fast and sleek and aerodynamically. Even if you ever watch these cars, how they built, you wonder why they shaped like that. Because they're aerodynamically designed so the air can go over and out instead of, yeah. Let me quit. I'm still listening to Mike Breen last night. Tell me you gotta call a foul. You gotta foul him out. I'm still thinking about it. But happy birthday, Isaiah. Two-time NBA champion, Hall of Famer. But Charlene, we got to start talking about, y'all, late game situations. Cause it's some pros just doing some dumb stuff. So y'all can't get too mad at my little young fellas for messing up at the end of the game if you ain't teaching them. Cause these guys who making a whole lot of money making the same dumbass mistakes as them little boys making. Coaches, talk to me, Eric Boone. I was thought about that. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. I think yesterday, April 30th, 1992, it marked the series finale of the Cosby Show. It had 32 years ago today, April 30th. Y'all know. The social structure might have y'all forget that, but I'm not going to forget it. I grew up on this show. Yesterday was 30 years ago was the finale. 32 years ago when it aired, but that was the final one. Wow. And did anybody know this is Women Rock Wednesday? Did anybody know that Alicia Keys has a Broadway show I did not know called Hell's Kitchen? Somebody raise their hand if they know. That's a musical loosely based on her life, featuring her hits. Did anybody know that? And the reason it came to my attention, because y'all know I love her, Alicia Keys. I love how she gave tribute to Hazel Scott playing those two pianos. I can't play it on the air because every time I play it, Facebook and all them people get mad. So I can't play it. So you got to go and look up Alicia Keys tribute to Hazel Scott. She playing two pianos at the same time. Hazel Scott was also the wife of who? Adam Clayton Powell, my dude. So yeah. But she did anybody know Hell's Kitchen? Yes, it's a Broadway play. It's got 13 Tony nominations. 13. I didn't even know she had one, man. See, that's what we can't. We got to know this kind of stuff about our folks. On Broadway, Hell's Kitchen. Lisa Keys, when I go back to New York, you know I'm going. Yes, but I ain't forgot about my basketball IQ. I'm going all over the place, y'all, because it's Women Rock Wednesday. We can do this today. But let me tell y'all something. Gymnastics, Women Rock Wednesday, will never be the same. I'm about to give y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I got to show y'all this. This is why I love this show. Watch this.
I've always wanted to go to an HBCU, mostly because I know that back then African Americans weren't even allowed to go to the same schools as white people. So I just feel like it's an honor and kind of just living out my legacy and being able to show my talents and do it at an HBCU is just so honoring to me. And also I made the decision to switch just to inspire the younger generation so that younger African-American girls can see that HBCU gymnastics is a thing and that we can compete with the best of the best.
That it is the thing. But Morgan, here's the thing. So many people would think this program is brand new. They had never done it before. Last year was the first, as opposed to University of Arkansas that had a well-established program. Some people would say, I'm going to wait to see how this goes before I decide that I make the switch. But that was not part of your thinking. Your mom was telling me you had no hesitation.
Yeah, I really didn't. I knew I would also be making history, so I was like, well, I mean, might as well just make history no matter what happens. I've always wanted to go to an HBCU, mostly because...
Can I play that one more time, ladies and gentlemen? I ain't gonna ask y'all for permission. Did y'all hear that beautiful black queen?
I've always wanted to go to an HBCU, mostly because I know that back then African Americans weren't even allowed to go to the same schools as white people. So I just feel like it's an honor and kind of just living out my legacy and being able.
She's thinking legacy already, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't thinking legacy at that age. Imagine if you had a guy like me thinking like that back then. That's why I want to put this on wax so our young people can think like this.
To show my talents and do it at an HBCU is just...
She said, I want to show my talents. I want the people, well, Willie Sullivan, the people around me, the people that I know, the people that I love to benefit from my talents.
Honoring to me. And also I made the decision to switch just...
She made the decision to switch to inspire the young generation. Y'all, she been on the Chop Shop. She done what? That's all I'm doing when I'm up here talking. Y'all can get mad at me all y'all want to, all you grown folks. I just hope a young person see this stuff. Because they gonna get it. Y'all ain't gonna get it. They'll get it. I just hope you share it with them so they can get it. Don't not share. Don't like me, share me. Watch this.
Inspire the younger generation so that younger African-American girls can see that HBCU gymnastics is a thing and that...
She didn't say young women of color. Hold on. She said young African-American black women. She ain't said nothing about no people of color. But let me keep...
compete with the best of the best.
That it is the thing. But Morgan, here's the thing. So many people would think this program is brand new. They had never...
And look at her lousy ass, Gail King. Look what question she bring up.
Done it before. Last year was the first, as opposed to University of Arkansas that had a well-established program. Some people would say, I'm going to wait to see how this goes before I decide that I make the switch. But that was not part of your thinking. Your mom was telling me you had no hesitation.
Yeah, I really didn't. I knew I would also be making history, so I was like, well, I mean, might as well just make history no matter what happens. I've always wanted to go to an HBCU, mostly because I know that back...
Gymnastics will never be the same, ladies and gentlemen. This is the representation all black athletes in all sports need. Imagine if they all left the PWIs and went to HBCUs. It would change sports as we know it. Keep doing your thing, Morgan Price. We're proud. You're going to always have the Negro naysayers. You're going to always have them. You're going to always have them. Avoid the Negro naysayers. The person who find a problem in every solution. These people don't build, they destroy. They don't love, they hate. They don't defend, they attack. Because deep down, they don't believe that black people are capable of building anything. Beware of them. Because every time you see something like that, every time you hear a guy like me says, all black athletes in all sports needs to represent like this. Imagine if they all left. Shut up. You ain't do it. Shut up and let the next person do it. You ain't going to do nothing. See, the problem is these black celebrity voices are louder and stronger than the everyday hardworking black people. So the media will have these white supremacists and black skin to speak for us. I hope y'all heard what I just said. Because if you supporting what they do and what they're doing, shit, that's who you are. But shout out to that little girl, Morgan Price. Today my hat goes off to all HBCUs. You know why? You know why? Because they've been lied to. They've been cheated on. Money stolen. $13 billion to be exact. Criticized, and yet they survived. They've been lied on by their own damn people. They've been cheated on. People done stolen and did crazy stuff. Money stolen from them. $13 billion. The government got up there, and they Biden trying to get it released, and them Republican governors in those states said, "I'm not giving them nothing. The money is there for them to release. I'm not giving them Negroes nothing." Yet they've been criticized, and yet they survive. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And I move on. I want to ask y'all a question because I'm watching these playoffs and I'm enjoying the play. Y'all understand these games are getting good. Who is that thinking about the NBA ratings going? No, baby, boy, this the first round. But you know what I'm alarmed about though? Y'all got to help me. What do you think these star players? Why all of them are getting injured? This calf injury stuff is killing me. What's going on with the calf? It's close to the Achilles. Like, look, y'all, years ago, you had the head coach. You had a dude that's out on the road scouting. You had one coach might have been there to help the coach here. You had one trainer in the NBA. And you didn't have all of this. Flew commercial flights. Now you got, have y'all seen the benches of an NBA team? It's 100 of them. It's 100. Y'all, they can't even get, them could be fan seats. Have y'all seen all of them coaches? And that's just behind the support staff, the doctors, the masseuse, on the plane, on the private plane. Could somebody speak on that? Or it's just me? See, I know this, you know, this ain't the public topic, but why these stars are getting injured? Giannis out, Dame out. LeBron had his whole team and got beat. I'm sorry, LeBron. I'm sorry. I apologize, LeBron. But hey, y'all talk to me. Ain't nobody got no comment on that? Oh, y'all just listening today. What's up, Kevin? Alan? Ain't nobody got no comment? What do you think about these stars getting often injured? What's my man? Always Kawhi Leonard. He said he think it's the quality of the shoes. Oh. You saying the shoes is worse? Everyone in the NBA, they have orthotics. inside of their shoe. Y'all remember the other day in Denver they took some pictures of Denver shooting in their slides. It wasn't that they were in their slides shooting. The bus, the band was supposed to bring over their Htx before they put them in. Every shoe that they wear, they put in their own foot mold. Maybe it's that. Because everybody in the NBA got that. They got their own Htx that they put inside the shoe. They doing plyometrics. They doing all of this stretching. They stretching. Are they stretching these muscles too much, Craig? Because, Craig, too much of a good thing can mess you up. Too much water can hurt you and kill you. Too much water, too much anything. Craig? Y'all talk to me. Said they do plyometrics. They do all this stretching and all the band exercise. All this cybermetric. I'm not cybermetric. All of these different kind of stuff to stop from lifting weights. Not enough hot yoga. They all got yoga, people. They all got hot yoga. They be trying to get me to do that mess. They got them people flying on the plane with them. Why are they getting hurt? Why are they getting hurt? I got a hell of a subject I want to talk to y'all about. Wow. Got a hell of a subject. Oh my God. I got what do y'all think about this? Okay. I got a hell of a subject. Not enough rest. Listen to the bodies. They get more and they load managing. They getting rest. But y'all, I saw something. I got to share with y'all. It's about the DEI. And it's going to leak over into sports. See, y'all ain't saying nothing about it when it's got the colleges. Y'all ain't saying nothing about it. But y'all, ladies and gentlemen, they ain't going to talk about this on Stephen A. Smith now. They ain't going to talk about this on their shows. This is why we need to share this show. No, you need to text, tag, and tell somebody. Because DEI efforts include all communities. Willie Jones. DEI requires a diversity of perspective and supports free speech. Diversity, equity, and inclusions. DEI works, but some camouflage racism as DEI and then attack DEI efforts in higher education. And the sports industry could very well be next. The sports industry. I was thinking about this, y'all. Y'all got to hear me. The ridiculous DEI movement that is spreading rapidly across the country. You see where they started that stuff here? Florida and Texas, who got the two worst governors on the planet. But it's spreading around the country. Continued last week when Iowa, the whitest damn state in the world, passed a ban on DEI programs at their university. And ain't no damn black people out there anyway, Iowa. Are y'all listening to me? While we watching the NBA playoffs, This ridiculous anti-DEI movement that is spreading rapidly across our country continued last week in Iowa. I got you, Johnny. The most interesting statement, y'all. I hope somebody else done heard this. I can't hold it in no longer. The most interesting statement came from Iowa State's president, where our black players played for this clown, who said that they've established learning communities so that young men, a young white man from rural Iowa could find a place where they could belong. Rod Wells, be careful up there in Boston. Did y'all hear what I just said? The president of Iowa State. Y'all go look up Iowa State football team, basketball team, and all them folks. Should I repeat it? Did y'all hear what I just said? Because I ain't seen nobody comment. Now, hold up. Now, if I said something about a AAU damn program, y'all will say something. If I said something about anything about a high school basketball, y'all say something. Do y'all hear what I just said? The president of the University of Iowa State said that they've established learning communities, the DEI programs, established learning communities so that a young man, a young white man from rural Iowa could not find a place where they could belong. Wow, ain't nobody said nothing. God. That tells me all you need to know about what the anti-DEI movement is all about. Man, I got to talk about this because this relating to sports. I'm finna bring it home because all y'all want to hear is about some ignorant ass sports. The attacks on DEI in educational institutions are a calculated and cruel strategy that involves ignorance, racism, and a level of stupidity that has only grown since the rise of that freaking former president that some of y'all ass voted for, or some of your friends. The Iowa legislation. The Iowa legislation. Senate file 2435. This is the same similar bill that Alfeo Veazey was on here supporting. Because with text, you got to follow the law. This is an unjust bill. This is an unjust law. That bill defines DEI offices and the scope of its work, leaving essentially no room for interpretation. Watch this, y'all. They said the DEI offices of any university unit responsible for promoting activities or procedures relating to DEI, and DEI encompasses any, this is what he wrote, activities, what he said, design, implement it with reference to race, color, ethnicity, gender identity, and sexual orientations. Unlike in some other state, anti-DEI laws, these broad definitions would restrict programming beyond the university's central DEI office and would restrict programming that only references identities such as race and gender. Notice, y'all, religion was not listed in what I just told you. Everything except religion was not listed, which is important to note given the rise to this Christian nationalism that we've been overlooking. The increased attempts by legislators to ignore the separation of church and state and the current focus of anti-Semitism on college campuses after the eruption of the war in Gaza. Notice I don't talk about that too much on here. States like Florida, Texas, Utah, and now Iowa are forcing public colleges and universities to eliminate DEI offices under the false guise of the harm that this causes. In states like Texas, this has led to the elimination of over 60 immediate positions of the bright promise of what DEI actually could bring. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past weekend, well, you were supporting it the other day. Okay, I know as the facts changed, you said I didn't know nothing about it. That's what you said. But Brian, over the past weekend, I can tell y'all about this. I can give y'all what DeSantis been doing and what's the boy name? Abbott is doing. I can tell you. See, what they're doing is limiting access to critical thinking. Is another method of conservatives who have plottingly and methodically targeted the legal system. That's why they placed those 6 people on the Supreme Court. They was playing chess on us. Y'all was thinking this was about Hillary Clinton. Now it was about them 3 damn old ass justices being ready to quit, and Trump appointed 3 of them. So everything that we take to the courts, ladies and gentlemen, is going to get overridden by those 6. It ain't but 9. Trump, those people got 6 of them in their pockets. They're going to win all the time. But see, they're methodically targeting the legal system, voting rights, and now education as a way to combat the process and turn back the clock in the face of the country. Like somebody just said on the screen, Brian Simmons said they want to go back. Y'all, during this past weekend's NFL draft, this dude, he's an author and a podcaster named Ross Patterson, quoted and commented on a post in which the Atlanta Falcons black GM and black head coach duo Terry Fontenot and Rasheem Morris respectively discussed when they were drafting Michael Penix Jr. And this what this clown tweeted about our people. Watch this. Watch this. I think this is 2 DEI hires to their way out of their way of why they destroyed a franchise tonight. Arthur Blank feels guilty about being a rich white man in Atlanta, and he is willing to tank the Falcons over it. Nothing more. In the end, he'll sell for triple his investment. F the fans. Because these guys chose Michael Penix. Hold up. Let me let y'all read it. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm going to leave it up there. Because these two black men, I wish I had a picture of them. I did. I had a picture. I just had it. First of all, they don't like that. Right? Two DEI hires. Hold up. Two DEI hires trying. While most don't know, I care about Patterson. His words are a warning. Let me take that clown off my screen. I didn't want to give him that damn much pub. But his words are a warning to every single moral, intelligent sports fan across the country that anti-DEI crusaders are poised to infiltrate sports. All of y'all think about your son getting a job at one of these places and one of your sons going to finish. Shut all that down. Racism and ignorance, ladies, has always existed in sports. But the anti-DEI audience is a new type of enemy that hides behind racism by camouflaging it as DEI and then labeling it as a diversity ideological, ideals, adversity. Divisive ideology. That favors one side while persecuting another. Yet, that is exactly what racism is. Not DEI. That's what racism does. But they switching it. Y'all, they so good. DEI has become the favorite code word for black. And in many cases, a more acceptable way of saying the N-word. And that's why the anti-DEI movement is another way of whitewashing black people and history. See, y'all, I know I hate to bring this up to y'all. Individuals like Patterson enable others to more seamlessly and comfortably latch on to these ignorant sentiments, which allow more to rally to the idea that black executives and leaders in sports are simply unqualified. DEI hires. Look at what's transpiring at the higher education for proof. That's why I was so serious about what they were doing, Alfio. See, I was playing chess and you that day were playing checkers. See, all you MAGA supporting people, you MAGA supporting congressmen and women are calling presidents at top university to testify about anti-Semitism on campus, like they did Miss Gay at Harvard. They brought her up there to testify, then used that against her to fire. Something they never did when it came to racism, sexism, and homophobia. But this anti-Semitism, they won't stop. They ain't bringing racism to the Senate floor. They ain't bringing sexism to the Senate floor. They're not bringing homophobia to the Senate floor. Afterward, University of Penn president Liz Miguel and Harvard president Claudine Gay, who was Harvard's first black president, were pressured into resigning. And now a third of Columbia University president, now third one, Columbia University president, what her name, Minochi Shafiq, was drawn before Congress last week and is currently under fire for protests occurring at the university. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, by no coincidence, they are all Ivy League institutions. That's where my son went to school. All served 2 years or less. In Claudine's case, 6 months. They're all women. And in all 3 cases, they are highly successful, long-serving educators who were qualified for their positions. But the anti-DEI crowd would have you believe otherwise, especially when it came to Gay, who was attacked with a extra level of vigor. That takes practice, y'all. And apply it to sports, where the passion, y'all listen now, where the passion is much more rapid. Take this practice and apply it to sports, right? Imagine a situation where the Raiders, that's why I tell y'all, we got to cheer for the Raiders. We got to cheer for the Raiders, who have a black president and a black head coach, Sandra Douglas Morgan and Antonio Pierce, respectively. If they have a poor season, imagine University of Virginia or Vanderbilt Athletics, headed up by athletic directors Carla Williams and Candace Story Lee, both black women, have bad overall season across the athletics program. All it takes is one player with social influence to ignite the flame by criticizing them, and the wildfire will quickly follow. Suddenly, regardless of mitigating circumstances, they are all DEI experiments gone wrong. Y'all see why I had to bring this up? The fields of education and sports must unite to fight back and defend their institutions. They must take a stand and retaliate against its anti-DEI efforts that are harming and splintering institutions, students, and communities. Presidents, boards, professors, administrations, athletic directors, athletes, especially black athletes, owners, and media companies must come together to combat this wave of ignorance, for it is the true tool of diversity, wielded by those who decide to on the extreme form of homogeny across this country. We must, y'all, use the collective power and the influence to keep the DEI politicians and politics out of education and sports. If the two can come together in the classroom, the boardroom, and on the field to drive change and success, they can do so in the halls of Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to give y'all that. I couldn't get out of here without giving y'all that. Cause we ain't. How many of y'all been even thinking about this? Cause it didn't happen to you. You didn't. Your auntie, your uncle, your daddy didn't get fired. Y'all wasn't one of the 60s that got fired from Texas. Got fired in Florida. Y'all wasn't one of them. So it don't affect y'all, but it's gonna affect you later if we don't get on it now. But I was thinking about something. I'm gonna go to because overtime. I've never believed in overtime. Uh, the overtime down there in Atlanta that had the kids come down there. I never understood the model. So if I don't understood it, I don't believe in it. Because you got to understand something to believe in it. I do, and I never understand it. But somebody was telling me they had two twins down there named Matt and Ryan Barely. Dad went Portland. They were former 5-star recruits. Let me get y'all date definition here. Hold on. Okay. What is a... Hold on. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to find something. I just said, what is a... Oh, you say you didn't know? Oh, okay, thank you. Stephanie. What's up, Steph? That's why we have to build one another up and go from the inside out. Absolutely. They said 5-star recruit. I'm trying to see. Somebody got to tell me, what is a 5-star recruit? What's your definition? They said 5-star recruit is a high school athlete who has been given the highest rating by most college recruiting services. 5-star recruits are considered the most athletic prospects, the most exceptional athletic talent, and they are often covered by national media and have a large social media following. Now, that ain't telling me what they really are. But these two guys, he said the Barley brothers. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron from Florida played for Team Breakdown and were the other set of twins who signed. Okay, so they signed at the same time, Aaron, with the Thompson twins. Why we don't hear about these guys? Because they signed with Chicago State last year and they were deemed ineligible by the NCAA. What happened? I'm glad somebody know. Y'all 5-star mean you know that you're on your way. Damn. Outside the money before anything, I think they're wow. Y'all, I'm just, what do y'all think about overtime? What do y'all think? Because people would get mad at me because I said I didn't believe in it. They were talking about me behind my back and don't even think I know what I'm talking about. The people was telling me they was. They didn't know I know. Y'all, they didn't know. But somebody sent me this. They said, "Y'all check this out. I'm just going." They said a player. He said, "I loved." Hold on, somebody just texted me. Let me see what they talking about. They say it's a player I love who played for our AAU program and left to play for a shoot team his sophomore year and got multiple D1 offers a day later. Wow. His original graduation class was 2022. And he said, I saw a roster of that same shoot team on the first circuit stop a week ago, and this kid's still on the roster. He left his program in his sophomore year to go to a sneaker program. He got multiple D1 offers a day later. You leave this program. Are y'all hear me? And a day later, you get multiple D1 pro, and they ain't seen you play yet. Was those fake offers? Because as a sophomore, you can't commit anyway. Did he leave that team because they promised him fake offers? And now, his original graduation class was 2022, and he just was on a roster of a circuit team now. Why y'all quiet? Y'all don't know. I can tell when I'm hitting somebody upside the head. Y'all know something. But players, young men, I saw this somewhere, and I wanted to share it with you. Going into your second session, some of y'all going to your second session. Football players, it can be any athlete. What separates players? What separates Brian Simmons' son from Big Coach's son, from Sadis Moody's son, from Aaron Wilford's son? What separates Stephanie Bush's son from Doug Smith's son, from Deshaun's son? What separates Trey Phillips' daughter from Alfio's daughter? What separates Kenneth Gamble's son from Walter Yates' son? What separates Kevin Freitman's son from Doug Jones' son? What separates? See, mamas, daddies, you can teach a guy how to swing a baseball bat. I'm going to click these things and I'm going to go back to those questions. Go back. I see y'all comments. You can teach them what the strike zone is, but you can't teach them whether it's a good pitch to hit. Juxtapose this into the basketball. I'm just giving you some examples, and we can talk about it in basketball or football or whatever. Check this out. You can teach them what the strike zone is. You can teach them how to dribble. You can teach them. But you can't teach them whether it's a good pitch to hit. I can teach them how to shoot. But when you're out there in that heat, they don't know what's a good shot because there's a whole lot of bad shot takers out here. When it leaves the pitcher's hand and gets to home plate, there's some kind of athletic intuition that comes with that. I can teach you how to do all of this stuff. I can teach you how to dribble. I can teach you how to. But when that heat get on your ass, when one of them dudes D'ing up on you, when Patrick Beverly got you, you got to use your own tweet. It's hard for me to teach you how to get away from Pat Beverly. You got to use your own athletic intuition. That kind of stuff come in. Just like if you're playing defensive back, okay? You got to play. You can go either intercept the ball, you can swat it, you can hook the guy, or you can break down and tackle him. Now, I can teach you how to do all of those things. But you can't really teach them when to do it. Because it happens so fast. That's why basketball have more turnovers than football. Because the game is so fast. Football, after every play, you can huddle if you want to. Or you can go into no huddle. That's why turnovers are less. Because they talk about it. And basketball is perpetual. Bam. So you can teach them all the things they can do. But you can't really teach them when to do it. Because it happens so fast. So that's where instincts and athletic intuition comes in to separate the players. Because in the beginning, I told you my topic was what separates players. What makes a great hitter in baseball versus the average hitter? It's athletic intuition. It's being able to hand-eye coordinate and knowing the timing of how you're going to do things. But when you talk about guys that are instinctive, they are making the right decisions at the right time. And I'm sitting there watching the games and basketball. And I'm just not watching no instinct. In high school basketball, it's y'all get mad at me. I mean, it's hard to watch. Young point guards. You can't, when you're up a certain amount and you got a shot clock, you got to learn how to manage it. If you up a certain, see, in a minute. So what you gonna use? I'm gonna tell you use this, okay? And each minute you got 3 possessions. Cause it's 24-second clock, I think. What's the 24-second clock up there at the EYBL? Now, I hope it's 24 seconds. In college it's 30, 35. But check this out. So you're gonna shoot the ball necessarily before the whole 24 seconds go up. So I'm just gonna round it down. So you're gonna have 3 possessions in each minute. So you got 2 minutes left. Okay? So you got 6 possessions. 3 of them gonna be yours and 3. What you try to do is manage the game. Look at the time and score. It's gonna be almost impossible if you always get a good shot and you stop them from getting an easy shot. You're gonna manage your way until the clock go down. But all of y'all can't run out there because he just shot a 3. You just shot a 3. You just shot a 3. No, I saw too much of that. Y'all lost games, especially the Houston Hoops. Y'all lost games because y'all just didn't manage the clock. I didn't see you other guys play. But you just didn't manage. Every game you played in, how many people can say that? Every game you played in, you had a chance of winning. 1 possession, you could have chance won. 1 possession determined whether you won a game or not. You have to learn how to manage the game. You got to know the difference in a bad shot. Dude, if you ain't in the gym and you hitting 7 out of 10 of them shots every time, that's not a good shot for you. Go to the shot that you shooting 7 out of 10 at. But I know either y'all ain't telling these players, all of you gurus out here, or these players said, forget what you saying. Because I saw in a pro game last night, Willie Sullivan, I saw in a professional game last night, that I heard Thibodeau said foul. And Bruce McBride did not foul. Somebody sent me another thing. They said, Robert, everyone wants to be on a sponsored team or be sponsored. But he said, but it's so cutthroat. Guess what? Companies have standards. If you as a player or a director have to keep that standard, EYBL, 3SSB, UAA, Pro 16, don't produce or win ball games, you get cut. It's never personal. As a parent, sit there told me because a kid made 2 terrible mistakes, got ripped and laid up on and got ripped again, the horn blowing for your ass, and you never get back in the game. That's my kind of coach. If I don't need him in that game again, you ain't finna get ripped and get scored on and get ripped again out the succession. I got to set you down. You just came in again. I got to set you down. But a parent gonna tell me, I felt sorry for the kid. He didn't play again. I said, that's their problem. There's consequences, ladies and gentlemen. You can't turn the ball over. That's one of the main metrics in the cybermetrics. Turning the ball over determines a lot of the games. Who wins the game or not? And I know, and I guess that's why I don't coach. I'm too hard, especially on the guard. You know why I'm so hard on the guard? Because this is who I grew up watching.
I was a different kind of point guard that I could handle the ball well, break down the defense, get into the lane. So I was very creative with the basketball, which enabled me to basically be able to go anywhere on the court that I wanted to go, regardless of people's height.
So when we talk about handles, every guard.
I was a different
Have
kind
y'all
of point
seen a guard that even play remotely like this? They ain't got to play like this because he was one of the best players ever. But I'm talking about he was doing that in high school. In Chicago. Watch how tough he is. He went and screened off after he passed the ball. He went and screened off. Look at him. That's me right there. That ain't me. That's my hero right there. Watch it.
I was a different kind of.
Look at that. Subtle. Watch that, ladies and gentlemen. And then screen Charles Barkley off. Let me see that. Watch this, y'all.
I was a different kind of point guard.
And then screen Charles Barkley off.
That I could handle the
turn the corner.
ball well.
Get back up. Only reason he's dribbling that thing to find all he's trying to do is find an advantage. Look, 2 players on him. So he finna find somebody finna get wore out. Watch this. Then he said, okay,
I was very
they can't guard me.
creative with the bat.
Got to the hole. Watch this. I got a little flare. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all, this is the kind of video y'all need to be watching. Y'all kids need to watch. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna throw. Y'all, I used to do that move. I used to love that move.
Which enabled me to basically be.
Watch him. Hold up, watch. I ain't never heard y'all tell me, man, I gotta go get me an Isaiah video. This dude was Kyrie before Kyrie ever thought about being Kyrie. I bet you Kyrie watched these videos. Just watch how he faked the dude suddenly. Little Mark Aguirre just faked him out. Watch. He made him go over there. He made him go out there and clear the lane for him. Did y'all see how subtle that was? It wasn't no whole lot of dribbling. Ball beating. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Look. He looked. All he did is look. Are y'all teaching y'all players to look? Because I ain't seen none. All he did is look the other way. Watch it.
To go anywhere on the court that
and then gave it up. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm giving you something to model out. You ain't got to be like him.
Regardless.
Watch it. What? This guard up under the goal, with Larry Bird, McHale, all these Hall of Famers. Watch you come out with the damn ball.
People's height.
Y'all think I'm playing.
That I want.
I ain't gonna like no bomb. If I'm playing this like this, he got to be the baddest thing I ever seen. Watch it.
To go.
Watch
Regardless.
this game. All of them. Larry Bird, McHale, all these big men, Lemieux, Robert Parrish, all these dudes are about to go. Watch this.
People's hype.
So when we talk
Y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with me.
about
Why?
handles,
Whoa. Did he jump over dude's
On the
head?
court that I wanted to go, regardless of
Hold
people's
up.
hype.
Watch this, y'all.
so when we talk about
And y'all talking about these little ball beating ass guards of y'all. Right here. My son. Okay. Watch this.
handles, every guard should have the 1,
Get
2,
out of
3
here. Get out of
between
here.
the legs.
Get out of here.
crossover behind
Get out of
the
here.
back.
Get
In
out
the
of here.
box, those
Get
are
out
what
of
we
here.
call
I'm trying to get to the rack.
handles. Now, when you can
With his other hand.
creativity and imagination,
Did y'all see that? He passed the ball between the man.
creativity and imagination with your ball handling, oh, now you talking about something else. Now you got something unique. Now you playing jazz with
Oh!
basketball.
Fool the hell out of the little guard. Who was that Paxton? Fool the hell out of him.
You playing music with the basketball.
Poor little old Mark Price.
If you want to impress me, you got to
Ooh.
put some creativity
Ooh.
and some
Oh,
imagination.
did y'all see? Hold up. When he did the between the move, legs move, Mark, he didn't stay in one place. He got somewhere with it, Mark.
With the
Watch this,
basketball,
Mark.
You playing music
Look,
with the
kids.
basketball.
Tell them trainers with them cones. Tell them this is what you need to be working on. Forget the cone, coach. I need to learn how to do this.
Impress me.
Watch this.
You got to put some
Watch this. Watch this. He kind of lulled him to sleep right here. See, that's what y'all don't do. Y'all just go a million miles an hour. You got to do like Jalen Brunson. You got to lull him to sleep. He lulled him to sleep. Now watch this. Between the legs, I'm gone, man. And I'm at the rim, I'm on the rim. Gave him some body before I put the ball up. Y'all are not. I saw this a lot the other night. Y'all got to hit the big man with the body, then release. You can't be all that old crazy stuff. He gonna block your shot. Watch
with
this.
it. You got to sing
Turn the corner.
some Earth, Wind,
Fell down.
Fire with that
Still had his head up.
basketball. I need to hear it sing,
Don't play
dance,
with him
and
like that.
bounce.
See, he's
That's
setting you
where
up.
creativity
He
and
ain't ball beat. He's
That's
setting
how
you
I
up.
out the dribble.
Look at that. Excuse me.
Oh man,
You talk about making music.
Look at that,
Isaiah
y'all.
made music with it.
Look at that, y'all.
It feels like heaven. Like
Y'all playing with the wrong dude, man.
Heaven must be like this. Heaven must be like.
How many of y'all coaches out there? Hey, kids, email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. Chopshophtx@gmail.com. How many of y'all coaches that showed y'all video of him? Especially you point guards. That's what I love about it. You know what he said? I'm not a point guard. I'm a basketball player. I'm a basketball player. Let me see what else I have for y'all. Y'all, that was good. I like that. I like that kind of stuff, y'all. Oh, I like this too. Pat Bev last night. Watch this. Too small. He too small. Pat, don't do him like that, Bev. I love it. Y'all, hey, I love this game. That's why I don't want people out there playing it bad. Let me see what else I got for you. I got something else. I had something else for you. I'm just going through it. I'm just going through my stuff. Hold up, y'all. I can't find it. Oh, man. Hold up. Here it is. Watch it.
Martin Lake switch by PJ to get Luka off that island.
Irving inside the layup. Oh, how did that go in?
Y'all watch it. Look what this man at, man. PJ, get off the ball. Get the ball to Kyrie. That's that wizard. Watch him. Watch him. Charles Sanders, watch him. Watch him now, Charles.
Get Luka off that.
Watch him. He's 6'2", 6'1". He got a 6'7" dude. One of those 6'7" guys that they drafted now. He got him on him, right? So he said, okay.
Island.
Listen, young kids, I'm not worried about the dude guarding me. Ever. Y'all be worried about the dude guarding me. Your package you've been working on in the gym should be able to get you past your first man. Your job is to see who gonna help, who one of these help defenders I'm gonna fool. Young players, if your people ain't told you that, I'm sorry. You need to get you some new people. Now watch this. He ain't worried about that little boy. He said, get on out the way. Got him. I got him in jail. He on my side. Ain't nothing he can do. Watch it. Got him. Then Paul George come over there with that little lazy ass step on through like that. They left Luka wide open out here. Let's keep going. Let me go. They keep going. Watch this. I'm loving this, y'all. Watch it. Watch it. He in there. Polar James about to jump. Paul George gonna jump. Everybody, all four of them guys. All four of them guys is going to go at the ball. Y'all watch it. Look, all of them. Everybody. How did he get that damn ball off? How did he do that?
Mavericks take the lead.
How do you do that, man?
Late switch by PJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that again.
Luka off that island.
Irving inside the layup. Oh, how did that go in? Mavericks take the lead.
Hey, y'all. I fell in love with this young man the other day after the draft, and I got Kyrie got that thing on the yo-yo. Oh, you sent me an email, DeAndre. I'm finna look at it and see if your email. You want me to read the email right now? Hold on, DeAndre. Oh, it's kind of long, Andre. I read it later. I got you. I read it later. I got you, baby. I'm going to read it. I got you. Trainers don't teach that. Curtis, they don't teach that? Oh, okay. Somebody, who responsibility is to teach it? Because if a guy was ever in my gym with me, his little ass going to know that. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I got a division going. He said, have to keep it in perspective, bro. He's literally one of one. I didn't say play like him. Teaching skill set is one thing, but having the talent in the field, much better. Listen, I know he's one of one, but shit, he damn near 2 of 2, because Kyrie. So if he one of one, so what you call Kyrie then? Because Kyrie, I know he took his teachings from Rod Strickland, but Rod Strickland saw Isaiah Thomas. So you mean one of one as in grace, but the ability to look a defender off. The ability to handle the ball. It's a lot of kids out here can handle the ball. Mr. Haskins, I thoroughly I'm saying kids are watching somebody. That was my point. Why not watch him? I emulated him. Some of that stuff he can do. Now, you can't be like, I know some guards can jump higher than Isaiah Thomas. What made him want to jump in the middle, Mr. Haskins? There had to be want to. Jump in the middle of all them big men and duck it back in. That was what y'all call it, a 50-50 ball, and he made it a 90-10 ball. So help me out. I know he one of one. I know he one of one. Believe you me, I know he one of one. But if I'm going to, hold up, Is Michael Jordan one of one? Coach Haskins, is Michael Jordan one of one? They had a dude that copied every damn thing he did. His name is Kobe Bean Bryant. How you kids learn? They learn by watching. I watched me around my grandson. He watched my movements. That's how we learn through watching. I ain't never said one of these kids gonna be Isaiah Thomas. You missed, you took that out of perspective. But you learn by watching. You learn. How in the hell you gonna learn? You learn that golf swing by watching. You learn the golf swing by watching. You ain't gonna be able to hit like Tiger Woods. But boy, I'm still watching how the greats do it, Mr. Hackins. What's wrong with watching the greats do it? That's the problem. Well, you'll never be him, so don't watch him. You'll never be him. Don't be telling nobody what they'll never be. Just watch. I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. Hackins. But I hope you're still watching the show. Respectfully. Respectfully, I hope you're still watching the show so you heard that. Kobe watched everything, the way he chewed his gum, the way he shot his free throw, everything he did, the way his workouts and everything. He copied the baddest cat. And you telling me he's one of one? Well, shit, there's two of them. Our problem is ain't nobody copy Kobe. Kobe gave you the blueprint. Boy, I love this basketball. Respectfully. Ooh, I love that one. I'm going to use that one. Respectfully, Coach. Coach, I hope you still watching. Because I'm going to show. I hope you watching. Hold on. I'm finna text him. Because he texted me. I hope you still watching. I hope you still watching. I hope you still watching. Hope you still watching. I hope you still watching. Ain't nobody going to be like Isaiah. But shit. Ain't nothing wrong with trying. Ain't nothing wrong with trying, Coach. I remember y'all, Coach, I hope you weren't one of them. He copying everything out Michael Jordan. Everything he doing. I used to hear some of them guys. Man, I don't like him. He trying to be Jordan. What? What? I love this, man. I love this, man. But I know it's 2:00. Y'all, I did not know that I was going on for 2 hours, man. I had fun with y'all today. Hold up. Did I? Hold up. Yeah. But understand, and Nate Archibald, hold up, y'all. Nate Archibald is the videos I used to show my son. I showed him the Isaiah, but I just got a great text. I got a great text from somebody. Y'all, when I smile like that, that means I got. But I'm gonna tell you, I used to show him some Nate Archibald stuff, right? Tiny. Let me see. So this one. But this is when you start doing. That's what he started. Show them stuff. They should repeat it. They should show him. He got the ball. Say, excuse me, beep. I'm Tiny Archibald. Ain't nobody can catch me, mighty Syracuse on, man. Because I showed him Tiny Archibald tape.
about it before, Tom. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team confidence coming into your building. Cornell playing with a lot of it right now. Turnovers hurting Syracuse early.
That's a game winner. When you show them, I ain't said be Tiny Archibald, but I showed him. This what Tiny did, Rob. Hold on. I ain't through. Let me see. Let me find another. And Coach, I'm teaching a lesson here. It's a lesson. Coach, I got kids all over the country gonna be watching this. Watch this. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go. When you show them.
Bring up top. Keeping that ball. Crossing over right to left. The penetration will come inside. Oh! What a shot! Harlem Globetrot-esque. Hatter thought he was going to lose it, Eric. Bring up top.
When you show them, Coach.
Keeping that ball. Crossing over right.
When you show them, Coach. When you show them, Coach. Let me keep going. When you show them. Let me keep finding this out. When you show them. Hold on. You know something? When you show them Tiny Archibald tapes, you might think you can do this and relocate in the corner and then cash him out in the corner. No, Coach, you good, Coach. I'm glad you did it, Coach. Coach, you don't understand. You did good. You did good, Coach. You did good. No, Coach, you did good. Coach, I'm teaching a lesson, man. We in class right now, Coach. You just came in late. You didn't understand. You didn't understand what's going on out here. What does he do? Let me see. Did he? No, he did that already. Let's see. Coach, when you show them Tiny Archibald moves, right? Tiny Archibald. Watch it. When you show him how Tiny Archibald did, say, okay, come here, boy. But you got to show him, Coach. How in the hell he gonna ever know how to do this? And stop. And say, okay, let me set him up. Let me back out of that. Okay, I got him. Oh, he too slow. I got him. Coach, that's what you had to do, Coach. You got to show him. Hold up. Hey, I couldn't show him how to do that. I couldn't do that. I'm not left-handed. Hold up. Let me see. Coach, Tiny Archibald, right? What's it? What make a college player? Hold up. I got another one coming. Hold up. It's going to come again. He threw the thing off his back. The boy had his back turned. He threw the thing off his back. Coach, that's instinct from watching players like Tiny Archibald. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, I'm not just sitting up here talking. I was his only trainer. Let me see what else he do. Hold up. Let me click one more. I'm just glad to have this kind of stuff. Oh, that's the same. I think that's the same thing. No? Yeah, it might be the same thing. That's it. But no. But Coach, I'm glad you brought that up. We got to show them. You ain't telling them to be Tiny Archibald, but you got this is a guy. You know what I told him? I said, ain't but one player, one point guard ever in the NBA history has ever been the defensive player of the year. I said, I want you to be defensive player of the year in your conference. That one, he said, who is that player? Gary Payton. Only point guard. The defensive player of the year. Until, unless you're going to call this boy a point guard, Marcus Smart. Unless you're going to call him a point guard. But no, Sonya, I wasn't sure. I was showing Coach. Coach just gave me some. Coach, you gave me inspiration. listen, and I'm glad, and I'm double downing on it. We got to show kids learn by what they see. Okay? Don't forget this. Kids learn by what they see. And you ain't got to say they're going to be like Kobe. You ain't got to say they're going to, but Kobe followed and copied everything. And some of y'all on here, if y'all just testified and said, I said that about Kobe too. He tried to be like Michael Jordan. No, but he was copy. If you're going to copy a cat, copy the baddest cat. Because these kids, you know what I'm saying? These kids, they watching. They're going to watch something. Who they watching? These guys that carry the ball every time. What's his name? Halliburton, who came up the court and won that game the other day. He carried the ball and took about 5 steps. That's who you want him to watch? No, I want him to watch Isaiah Thomas. I want him to watch Kobe Bryant. This stuff, listen, I ain't showing too many highlights of these guys right now. But Kyrie do a little traveling too. And you already know the King. The King, he's the travel king. He's the travel king. But y'all, I enjoyed y'all today. Share the show, everybody, before you get out of here. But I really enjoyed you. Thank you, Coach Haxie. No, Coach, no, I'm glad you brought that up. Don't back out of it. On the Chop Shop, this is what we do. Y'all, see, the Chop Shop, we sit in the world's messiest intersection, Coach. The world's messiest intersection. We talk about politics. We talk about race. We talk about the law. We talk about sports. We talk about high school sports. We talk about pro sports. We sit in this messy intersection and we debate about it. We talk about it. We argue about it. Coach, but at the end, Coach, we get up. Don't take it personal. Get up, Coach, and go out and find whatever we learn in this meeting and in this setting. We go out and try to help. I hope somebody, if it ain't but one person, go and explain that example that you so eloquently helped me with, Coach. Thank you so much. If somebody can explain that example with their son. Okay? So I'm out of here. Thank you, DeAndre. Madonna, thank you, baby. I'll see y'all later. Coach, I can't wait till you call me. But I'm out of here. Bye.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.